Hi, everybody. It's Dolores Catania from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and you're listening to Rundown Media.
How you doing, mis amores? This is Cynthia Lee Fontaine, all the way from RuPaul Drag Race, The Crazy Cuckoo, and you are watching The Reality Rundown.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Tug. Oh my God, we're back, Raymond.
About time, finally.
It's been such a long time since we've gotten on this podcast. I know, we probably lost our listeners, Chad. This is just... But listen, we need an off season, and we really thought we was going to continue with, Celebrity Drag Race, but it's not giving what the girls thought it was going to give.
Not a damn thing, no.
So we just decided to take a break and, get ourselves together for when the heavy hitters come back. And a heavy hitter came. And her name is Drag Race UK Season 4.
She came strong. And I love a good comer.
I love a good comer. Like a sloppy one. With that said, yes, it's Drag Race Season 4, UK Season 4. Yes. Wow.
I know. It's insane. And honestly, the UK is so good. So when this got announced, I was like, bro, finally. Because I think it's kind of better than the US. So I'm just like,
well, I would definitely say, before we get into everything, I would definitely say that this was one of the best premieres I've watched in a long time of a regular season. That premiere was iconic, to say the least.
So good. It was a ball. I don't know if it was a ball, but they had multiple looks, and everybody, for the most part, everyone did really good. But there were some really good looks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was refreshing. It's refreshing to me. And I think what I'm nervous for this season is that with, the UK's drag scene, getting up more and bigger and getting more mainstream, that is going to become like the US, where it's predictable, and, you get queens who are nothing but look queens and have nothing else to offer. So I'm really looking forward to what these queens have to offer and how diverse in their drag they are, because that's what UK always served. UK always had such a diverse panel of queens, different types of queens. And there's a lot of good ones in this bunch. So I think this is opening so many doors for just different types of drag.
With that said, since we're talking about the UK, UK. I've never been a true fan of UK into this season.
Really?
This season, this premiere actually got me hooked. I was like, okay,
these UK bitches, these British motherfuckers give, they're fucking out of control, absolutely out of control, and they're shady, but they're still good. I don't know, I just feel like they just know how to have good banter, and they're good. Their drag is really good, and I think the only place that they downfall is their lip syncing abilities. That's where it's not that good, but them bitches are good. So I'm team them.
So the episode starts with the girls, of course, walking into the workroom for the first time ever, and right off the bat, we get some great looks. I say, let's start with one of... I may not have this in order, but the first look that I wanted to talk about is Sminty Drop.
Oh, I'll rip.
I'm sorry, but Sminty Drop, it's truly iconic.
No, this bitch is legit crazy. She's absolutely insane. The way that she came in, just her everything. Crazy, fucking insane.
It gave me it triggered me with Crystal Versace, and she also was giving Gigi Gorgeous a little bit, all of those things.
It's giving me Gigi Good.
Gigi Good.
Gorgeous.
Why do I keep saying? Why do?
It's okay. I used to say that all the time because
that's
there's
actually
a
not
makeup artist.
Yeah, the makeup artist, YouTuber, influencer. Why? So
I have it some other time.
So sorry
for
for
Queen Gigi Good. I apologize on his behalf.
yes, the Queen Gigi Good and the other Queen Gigi Gorgeous.
But
Um,
no, fucking Minty gives me like Aquaria vibes. She's a
yes,
look queen. She's
absolutely.
fierce, and she's like, she has the attitude, and she walks around like her shit doesn't stink. And I promise you, it doesn't. Like it smells
And
like
it
rose
probably does
petals,
not.
dandelion. No, it
It
definitely does
probably does
not.
not. I feel like when she
It's
sheds,
clean,
it comes out in a goodie bag. Like it doesn't
right?
even like it doesn't even come out
Like pre-collected and like good to go.
pre-packaged. Like you could literally like she could like poo on straight on the garbage can. She don't even gotta poo on the toilet because her shit is like pre-packaged, ready to go. Like it's that she's that put together.
And I agree. I completely agree. She is that bitch, and she's just amazing.
Her hair looked nice, her outfit looked nice, her mug was everything, and she really looked good. I really think that she looked really good. She will I definitely say that from a scale of 1 to 10 for this intro look, I think she gets like a strong 9.
Yeah, I could. I would give her. I would give her a 9. Yeah, she
I
looked
think she
good.
gets the only
She
reason
looked
why
good.
I wouldn't give her a 10 is because I would have liked to see a little bit more drag. Not saying that what she did wasn't drag, but in the sense of like, I love over the top looks. I love like over the top makeup, over the top hair. And she came in giving like very runway, which is fine, but to each its own. Then we can talk about I don't know how to, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but Lefel.
I think it is left field.
Lefel, right?
Yeah,
She did not do it for me. I'm sorry.
I like it. I like the hair a lot. I like the hair a lot. I just feel like because it's
The
all
face was
one.
doing nothing for me. Like, where is your makeup? Where is your makeup? You're literally wearing like just a cute little eyebrow and some like cat eye, but like where else is your makeup, girl? With some red lips. The little onesie situation with the cones on the boobs and then the cone also on the at the bottom. It was cute or whatever. It wasn't a bad intro look, but I just wish that she would have gave us more. Like I had a problem with the face makeup. Like I feel like her mug could have been better.
I'm like looking at it on Instagram, so I'm assuming that she fixed it up because I'm kind of gagged on this. I'm kind of like, this girl kind of served on this little thing.
You know how they do on their Instagram? It's always like 3 times better than everything else. But I feel like her makeup could have been better.
I don't know. I like the wig a lot, but I do agree like there could have been better dimensions in her look. So I would give it a good like. I would give it a 6 though. I'm not
I
bad
will
at
give
it.
it a 6. I will give it a 6. It was definitely above average, but not like, you know, crazy. I would definitely give it a 6. Um, let's go into Starlet.
Oh, this girl, this
Icon.
girl. Oh my gosh, the hair. First of all,
Icon.
like I know this is a trend with putting jewels in your hair, but I love the swirl. She looks good. She looks amazing. And then just the way that it
She
looked, it was so like it was giving Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth
mhm.
Taylor, like that glamour from back then. I love this. She's a icon. Loved her entrance look.
Her entrance look was put together from top to bottom. Like it was beautiful. That dress was everything. It fit on her perfectly. Um That hair, oh my god, that hair. I as I'm watching the video back, I remember you saying because we were watching the premiere together, and I remember you saying that you had a problem with her neck area, that it wasn't like
I don't like that it's not there. Why is
yeah,
it
like it
nude but
was
it's not like tight?
yeah, like it was a little bit like flimsy on the neck area, and I would say that she definitely could have like tying that up a little bit with a bobby pin in the back or something, but she looks good, and I definitely feel like she's gonna give us expensive drag all throughout the competition, especially from what we've seen from the premiere.
This was everything.
Um,
This was
yeah,
everything. I will say that I don't know about her because she mentioned that she's never really performed and that she's mainly a look queen.
mhm.
So I'm nervous for her versatility, but I really am looking forward to seeing her on this season because she had a really strong start, which we'll discuss.
Right, right. I give her a 7
I give her a 7.
just because that neck piece should like that neck piece really bothered
Yeah.
me.
I hate a
And
nude illusion that's not nude. And like,
yeah,
like skin
and a
tight.
new illusion, yeah, skin tight. And also like I just feel like she needs to come out of her shell a little bit. But it's episode 1, so I'm gonna let the girls breathe a little
Right,
bit.
right.
Um so then we have Danny Beard.
Which how
who-
I which I think it's iconic that he's the first or they are the first bearded queen in front of RuPaul. Like this means that they're making great strides, right? But I hate that RuPaul always, or let me not all blame put all the blame on RuPaul, but I feel like they always use other franchises to break the mold,
Mhm.
before using like their own. So I'm like, whatever. I guess this is move in the right direction because there's been bearded queens before, but never have been in front of RuPaul himself and being
Right.
judged by RuPaul. So that he's like this queen is the first one to be in front of RuPaul full throttle. So um, for me, she eats. I think she's
Yeah,
gonna go far.
I think she was cute. I definitely think she's gonna go far.
She
Um
commands the room.
she is definitely like someone that I see like is definitely gonna get a lot of airtime and confessional time
Hmm.
because she looks like she knows how to talk well to the camera. Um I like the fact that she was wearing a mustache. I feel like that was different in her look. The white face, it gave Mick, but I also feel like that's not exclusive to Mick. So like,
Right,
you know, who cares that she was wearing that white face? Who cares?
right,
Like,
right. I agree.
I did like I
She
did
looks so snatched. That waist was snatched.
that waist was snatched to the gods. Like,
She looked like she couldn't breathe.
no, literally, that waist was so good. So, she gets a 7 too in my book. She definitely gets a 7 in my book.
I give her an
Um,
8.
okay, good. One more point. Then we have Cheddar Gorgeous, who is prefaced to be this icon around, just drag in general. Like RuPaul even knows her
Knew
prior to
her,
this,
yes.
you know?
Like RuPaul
Um,
follows her, TK.
yeah, so it's like she comes into the workroom with this look. It was cute, but I wasn't like gagging.
Yeah, I liked it. I felt like she painted her face very well, and it was a very iconic way to enter it and set the tone in regards to your drag. I don't know. I really liked it. I thought she looked gorgeous. She was painted all the way down, and the body looked snatched. Like this is everything to me. I ate this up, and bitches knew who she was. Like she walked in, and the bitches were like, "It's
Right, they were
she."
gagged. They were
And the way
they
that
were
she
true.
entered, she looked so good. I don't know. This was a good look for me. I really like her. I'm looking forward to her a lot. Like I really am. I think she's gonna be someone to like shake the girls.
Hmm.
And for me, this was a solid 7 of a look.
Yeah, I think this was a solid 7 of a look. I like the lip. I didn't like the pink heels with this outfit. I felt like the pink was throwing things off, in my opinion, because like where was like everything else, like I don't know, like I just feel like the pink did not give. And even when you go on her Instagram and you go on her page, the picture she's posted, her lip is pink. So if her lip would
Right,
have been pink at the intro, it would have matched with her shoes and I wouldn't have a
right,
problem with
right.
it. But the fact
I
that
do
her,
see that, yeah.
it was like weird. But this is definitely a strong 7. And shout out to you for being known by RuPaul prior to this. But
Right,
also,
right.
why did it take you this long? Like I hate when girls be like, RuPaul knows me. Why did it take you this long to get on the show?
I think it's because it's like with older queens, it's almost like as if RuPaul was going on the show because they have so many years of like they're old, they're in drag than Drag Race itself, and they have been able to be so successful. And I think it's like now where this like society is invalidating drag if you haven't been on Drag Race. So you could be a queen who like you could erase a whole franchise of bitches, But once you come on the show is when like, okay, like Tamisha Iman, she was the drag mother of how many women, and nobody really knew who she was. Then she got on Drag Races, and that's when people knew her. But still, people didn't validate her because she didn't go far. So I feel like it's like a
Right.
catch-22 with going on drag. You can either tarnish your whole reputation or excel it and live true to it. Which we're gonna get into that era. I think now moving forward with Drag Race franchises, we're gonna get a lot of older queens who have been in the scene longer who are coming into Drag Race. Like, yeah, bitch, I've been in the scene for X, Y, and Z. I raced X, Y, and Z. I'm an icon. Now watch me eat this fucking competition to prove to it. So yeah, that's my take on it.
How did you like Dakota,
Dakota, Dakota, Dakota.
the first trans
Um,
girl to be on Drag Race UK?
I thought she was cute. Like she serves very much fish queen. Like she
She
to
looked
me
just like
doesn't speak
Ariana Grande.
drag. She literally she to me is like she's a female. Like she's just a woman. It reminds me of Caught in the Act where she just presented female. It was
She's
I
like a
didn't really
female
I don't really see the
impersonated.
drag. Yeah, you know.
Right. It was giving more female impersonator than necessarily drag queen.
Exactly, which is like, to each their own, like if that's what you identify drag to be. But I don't know, I don't know. Her entrance look was okay, simple, like whatever. I don't know. I think I just need her to open up more, shake up, loosen up a little bit.
I would
Because I
love
just
to
wasn't
see
that
what she
gagged.
does. Yeah, I wasn't gagged either. I would love to see what she does in unconventional challenges and things
Right.
like that. I wish that you know, even though in the design challenges the queens are challenged with creating things with like random ass fabric, I do wish that they had like an avant-garde challenge where like you had to do something out of the top and super like dragish,
Right.
because like I feel like even though in the design challenges the skinny queens stick to their skinny silhouette, the look queens stick to their fashion sense, and some of the more female impersonated ones stick to that female impersonating vibe.
Yeah.
And I would love to see like kind of like reverse, like like let me see something different.
Yeah. Which
um
I like when they like, for example, when they do challenges where the queens team up and they have to put each other in drag, like their type of drag. I think
mhm.
is a lot of potential for them to just get out of their box. But Dakota, her look, I give it a solid like 6, maybe 5, 5.5.
I think I'll give her a 5. It was underwhelming for
I
sure.
agree. I agree.
Very underwhelming. Then we have Pixie Polite, and she came into the workroom. Honestly, she looked cute. I honestly thought
I
she looked
liked her
cute.
hair. I liked her hair.
I liked her
Her hair
hair.
was
That coat she was wearing, that jacket situation, it was cute. I feel like she gave very UK. Like she gave something that like we're used to seeing from the UK girls.
right.
Um, I didn't feel anything whether it was this was ugly or this was beautiful. I just felt like it was okay.
It's a 4 for me.
A 4?
I'm
Why so
sorry.
low?
I just feel like I only like the hair. I
It's
don't
a
know. I'm
5.
not
It's a
sure.
5 for me.
Bitch, a point. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
No, but in the meaning, like it was in the middle for me. Like it wasn't
Okay,
like
I feel like 4 is decently in the middle, a little bit. But if I rather teeter totter whether it was a high middle or a low middle, for me it was a low middle,
interesting,
and I'm gonna
interesting.
identify that with a 4.
Period. You identify that with however you want to identify that. Okay. um. Then we have Baby, and
I'm just,
Baby. What?
I'm just
What
like
were
not
your
gagging.
thoughts? You were not gagging by Baby.
No, I just feel like I don't know. I don't know what it is about baby. I just don't know. I don't like it. Just didn't like it. I
I
think
liked
she's
her.
gorgeous. She's beautiful. Her face is
She got a
beautiful.
face.
She has a face like I want to kiss her. Gorgeous.
Her cheek
But
face.
everything else is just like a chop for me. This I would actually put a 5. Like now I really don't know if she's a high or a low middle, but like for me, it was just like meh.
To me, she was a 6 just because I feel like there's potential there. It's just a problem of um polishing that potential and like her actually like learning some new tricks. I wasn't mad at the hair. I feel like the makeup could have been a little bit better. I didn't mind the outfit either. But I definitely feel like It was one of her strongest outfits that she had. Um, and I don't know, I didn't mind her, you know, I didn't mind her total package, but I did see certain things that I was like, like she needs to be a little bit more put together in this places. So like
Right.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
just
a
feel like she was
six,
just discombobulated.
like I'll give you a six now, baby, but then let's work towards that 10. Will you ever
Right.
get to that 10? We'll see
We're
throughout the
gonna find
season,
out. Yeah.
Chad. We're gonna
Mm.
find out, Chad. Then we had John Burr's Blonde, and she walked in an all black silhouette, giving Marilyn Monroe with the all blonde wig. And I mean, it wasn't ugly. I just felt like it was boring. I feel like it was basic.
I don't know. I gagged a bit with her. I did
I
gag.
didn't.
I thought her hair was her stiletto was like fucking 20 inches high. She was serving it to me. She gave me pin up. She gave me Balichachi. Like, I don't know. I was gagged. I loved it.
She gave me Elliot with two T's,
Ooh,
and
in the
that's no
mud.
shade.
Fix that face.
She, she gave me that in general. Like that was not. It's not no shade, but she literally reminds me of
Really, in
Elliot with.
general.
She
Wow.
reminds me of Elliot with two T's.
Oh wow. I'm so sorry. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. That was
I said no
embarrassing. I
shade.
don't know. I gave a 7. I thought she
Wow,
looked tight. I thought she looked cinch. She gave cabaret. She gave Violet Chachi. Like I was eating it. Her look was nice.
interesting. 7 across the boards. I give her a
Seven,
6
seven,
too.
seven.
I think that why are you wearing black? Like
I think she's
no,
wearing black, but there's another queen who wore black and she looked a mess. So, and we'll get into it.
but I feel like why you wearing black? Like
Okay, but Danny Beard wore black and she looked good too.
but like Danny Beer popped out even in her black. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she did not
I
pop out.
feel
I
like
feel
this
like
girl gave. She looks
it
like a
was
pinup
just
model. She gave
interesting.
model. Okay,
Interesting.
well, I mean that's the perspectives, you know.
Right. No, yeah. Para los gustos hicieron los colores. Um so then we
Just
have
May.
Jasmine.
Oh, first things first.
I'm the realist.
I eat your brain. Um, I don't know. You know, of all things, I will
What did
say
you
that
like? Tell me what you
the wig
liked.
was good. I liked the wig. I liked the wig. I liked the wig.
Okay.
She was
Okay.
she
I like the
she was
boots.
giving a nod to that Spice Girl. I think she was giving
Hmm.
Spice Girl. I don't know what her name is. Um, so yeah, I think that was nice. But um, everything else was a mess. Her body was a mess. The boots were cool. Her makeup is whoa. What the fuck is that?
Those eyes.
Those eyes? Like she puts the lashes on her cheek. What the fuck?
Like I was just like no,
What the
literally
fuck?
her eye makeup starts at the bottom at the top of her cheek, like right here.
What the fuck is this? I hope that
I
she changes her makeup thanks to Drag Race. Like I hope she takes away. Like that's the takeaway here. Fix your shit.
I feel like her little two-piece situation was underwhelming. Like this is intro of the premiere. Like do better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like why are you giving me a two-piece situation? Who are you to walk into the workroom in a two-piece?
And then your body looking crazy. Literally crazy. Like crazy. You look like a Oompa Loompa. I feel so bad. Just me. I feel bad even saying it. Let's just
But
leave
like
it at she just
in
is
what way
a
though? Because I might have like if that's body shaming, I might have to cut that out.
no. It's not body shaming. It's just proportion shaming. Like you didn't
Oh
proportionize
yeah,
your body correctly. It looks like you
patting
literally
pat
stuffed your pockets.
yeah, pat shaming is
And then in the middle,
definitely
you can see in the middle where her stockings are. I don't know. Like you can see her faja. I don't know. It looks weird to me. It just looked really weird to me.
right. It wasn't cute at all. She definitely gets a 2. I like the boots, and that's why I gave her 2 points because I
I
like
give
the
her two because I
boots.
like two things: her boots and her hair.
Period. And I mean that's very telling for her. Um, then we have her name, I'm trying to remember. Listen, this show just came out, so y'all gonna have
I
to
know.
give
I'm
me
like, where the
a
fuck are these
break
bitches at?
when it comes to remembering these motherfuckers' name, okay? Like, um, Copper Top, Copper Top walked in.
Who is that?
That's
Oh,
the one
Copper
that you
Top.
were
Okay,
like,
okay, okay.
I hate her look. I actually didn't mind this look. I like the hair, I like the ginger hair, but I didn't mind the look. I like the baby blue.
It looks so
Like
cheap.
you,
It was
you,
literally
you said,
just tools as sleeves, and then just oh my god, that looks so bad to me. That was such a bad look. This was a bad look. This was a design challenge look like in season 2. That's what you bring.
oh my
Season 1,
god,
child. Like season 1. I don't know. I
season
was not
one.
gagging. Yes.
Not
Like
season.
I
We going
see
all the way
BB
back
Sahara
there.
Bonet wearing that because she made it. And the girl's eating it like she made
Not BB. Oh my god.
it. Oh my god.
The
Or
fact that
Chanel West
BB has
Coast.
become an insult.
No, no, not in insult. I'm just saying like a queen of season 1. Like where is Chanel West Coast from season 1? Chanel? Is that her name? Chanel West Coast?
Yeah,
No, Chanel West Coast is that's
I
the
love her.
rapper that be on what's the girl rapper?
And it's me like, yeah.
Well, the Chanel that stole money from that girl's purse. That's Chanel. That's what we're talking about.
She was on CNN, child. Breaking news, like, oh my god. Someone check
This
in
is
on Chanel.
like this is why drag queens don't deserve anything. They're stealing money.
Someone check in on
Crazy.
Chanel. Like someone like
Well, check in on her and have her wear this dress. How about that? She can definitely steal this dress because what the fuck is this? I'm over her. I gave her a 3 though.
I give
Maybe
her
a
a
4.
4.
I can grant a 4 with her.
I give her a 4. I definitely give her a 4. I thought that it could have been worse.
Oh wait, oh my god, it was just Lay Phil. I was looking at a completely different look. She looks a
Yeah,
mess.
right. I was like, how come you were gagging at this?
She looks a mess. Yeah, sorry, Lay Phil. I'm actually gonna give you a 4 as well. That was a
Yeah,
mess.
she looked a mess.
I
And I
need these
feel like
visuals because what the fuck? I can't keep up.
and I also feel like next week, baby, next week. And I also feel like her makeup just could have been better. Anyways, to the gag of the motherfucking premiere. The gag of the
Gag.
motherfucking
This
premiere.
bitch is
Bl-
crazy, psychotic.
Black Pepper walks into the workroom.
She said, "Fuck stop," cause Peppa's here. Oh my god.
Like, excuse me?
Oh my god. Oh
Instant
my god.
icon. Instant
Instant
icon.
icon. First of all, the first face reveal in drag history. Like, who the fuck even who comes up with this shit? I don't understand.
She
Oh my
walks
god.
in this like metallic,
Latex, skin
latex
tight,
situation
like
with a
head
long
to
a
toe.
long braid and with this mask that is like in a way similar to her face, but it's so campy and mysterious and cunty. Like
And this braid.
that braid
This
down to
braid.
the floor was
Down to
everything. And I don't know if you noticed, but the braid at the top is connected by a ring. So like it's not like a long braid all the way down. It's like you have her
a
braid
length.
thing, and then it's like there's a link. And it's, oh my god, just like
No, she's crazy. She's psychotic for this. I feel like she knew coming in, oh bitch, I'm gonna gag these bitches. And gag
gagging.
she did. Gag she did. That was fucking
Gag.
crazy.
She had the world
Fucking
gag.
crazy. Fucking crazy, dude. Oh my god, I can't. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, crazy. She gets a 10. She takes the 10. 10,
She
10, tens
takes it
across the board.
tens across the board. Tens across the board. Oh my god, that look was put together from top to bottom.
And what I love is
Like
that everything was the same color. Like her shoes went with her look. They were the same kind of color as the corset itself looked like it was the same material, but it was an add-on to her
yes,
fit, but it's the same color. Like everything matched. Everything looked cohesive. Everything looked together. That
everything,
was amazing. That was an amazing look. So
everything.
good. So
And the
fucking good.
makeup was everything too. Like
Everything.
everything looked really, really nice.
She was the
And
good queen.
she kind of put herself in that position at the beginning of the episode, like, I am the bitch to watch. And y'all bitches better take notes. Like I walked into this bitch. And the other bitches were shook. The other bitches were shook.
They were like, wait, hold up.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Right. Um so those were all of the looks. I definitely say that out of all of the premieres that I've watched, this premiere had some strong looks, and I feel like aside from Just May, everybody kind of like had like somewhat of an expensive look. And I mean, I know that you feel like Copper Top look wasn't expensive, but I do feel like it wasn't like cheap. Like you could tell that it was cheap. I feel like it was everybody had a lisp and a coin.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I guess not. For the meaty
I feel
challenge,
like Just Maze looks more expensive than.
you
Oh my god.
you feel like Jess Mace looks more expensive than Copper Tops?
Hell yeah. The boots alone, like what?
Sometimes you worry me.
Oh my god. We need to like
Like,
people tap into this. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask around.
right, like ask around what's going on. Um, for the mini challenge, the girls did basically a photo shoot as inspired by the Spice Girls to the 2012 London Olympics entrance, and all of the girls were gagging, but the winner of the mini challenge was da da da
Miss
da.
Black Peppa, honey.
Black
As
Pepper
she
wins
motherfucking should.
wins the first mini challenge of the season, and yeah, like first of all, you do your thing, girl. You do your thing. Like this is how you do a premiere, okay?
First of all, I knew she was gonna win when she got on that bar and was like, hold that nah. Did a
The
split
way the
and was like,
way
take a
she did
picture.
that split on that like she literally said gravity is not a determining factor. Like I will literally climb this shit. Like she was doing Wakanda up in that bitch. Like oh my god, like she was literally like, and
She
then
came crazy.
the pictures of her photo shoot that she posted were kind of similar to the like,
Yes,
and
yes,
I was like,
yes.
wow, wow, like this girl is just amazing. Um, she won the mini challenge, and then for the maxi challenge, the queens were challenged with serving up two runway looks, a BBC 100th anniversary tribute look, and a look inspired by their signature drag. Which I was super excited because I love a episode where the queens are serving multiple looks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I love it, bitch. Gag me the fuck up.
Gag me the fuck up. So we get into this runway, and I will say that this girls were definitely like this runway. The runway was good. Like the runway was
It was
really,
good.
really
It was a
good.
good runway. It was a good runway. I don't agree with some of the placements, but overall, the runway was really good.
Who would you say was one of your favorite runways?
Well, of course, Black Peppa. I think she fucking ate. Um, her first look was such a great interpretation of that character. Like,
Yes,
oh my gosh, that was insane. That
and
was an
and the
instant
fact that
gag.
and the fact that her and Danny Beard had like a little moment in the workroom because they decided that they were gonna do the same character, and she was like, "Well, I'm gonna do it better," and Danny was like, he said something slick, and she was like, "We'll see, baby," and she
Literally,
literally gagged the girls.
that was crazy. That was
Because the
fucking
thing is like
crazy.
when you're doing impersonations, I feel like the judges are looking more at how you take this character and make it yourself rather than you being exactly that
Verbatim,
character.
what it looks like. Yeah.
You know, so I feel like that's what Black Pepper did, and she did it. That works with her silhouette. She looked like she literally looked like a Pokemon. She looked like a Pokemon.
She looked insane, like insane. Like, oh my god, that was. Oh my god, I don't think I have yet to see a look that was as good as that. That was iconic. That's gonna be in like the Drag Race book records forever. Like
For
she's an icon.
sure.
For that. It's
For
insane. I
sure.
cannot believe that she did that to us.
Another
Another
thing,
one. Oh, I'm gonna say
I'm
my
a,
top three looks
okay, go ahead, baby.
because I gotta. We're not gonna go through all of them because there's so many. But like my top three, um, Sminty drop.
Sminty drop.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Her BBC inspired look was legit
Oh my god.
insane.
Oh
The
my god.
lamp, that
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 lamp.
that lamp,
That was crazy.
her body was bodying.
Yes. And I hate like because it's a skinny queen, so I hate being like, oh, she like ate, like she looks so good. Like, was it if it was on a big girl, would it still eat? I think so, yes. I think it's just the idea like that it was a panty and then like that just like the corset was like like it was literally looked like glass. Glass. It looked crazy to me. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was
I don't give a
gorgeous.
fuck whether she was a skinny queen or a big queen. I I talk about drag and comment on drag depending on how they looks and if it looks good to me. And this shit looked good.
That shit
And
was
if
crazy.
like at the end of the day, if you would have given me something that looked good, like that's why I'm a huge Silky fan because Silky is big as hell, and her runways she eats.
Eat. Yes.
You have to know how to work with your body. You have to know what works for you. You have to know how to do your drag. And I feel like that look is another look that definitely goes down in history as one of
Oh
the
hell yeah.
as a top look.
Hell yeah.
Because
And then her
she looked like a porcelain doll.
she literally looked like it was gorgeous. It was insane. And then her
Gorgeous.
other look for signature drag when she was like this like nun or bride or of some sort, and she like what I
Yes.
liked. I think you mentioned it that she didn't do body again because the first one was like serving body, and a lot of like these skinny queens who are look queens they like use their body as a means to show
Right.
off, and she didn't. She sat there and put on a nice dress that was short, these fucking latex boots that go up to her thigh. She looks sickening. Oh my god, like
Literally
that bitch
sickening.
ate. That bitch ate. And then my third
Sickening.
top was Starlet. Her first look with that panty that was between her legs and like it was stuck there and she just looked
That was
oh my god, it was amazing. The hair, the makeup, the way that it was perfectly smudged, like that was amazing. She looked amazing. That was so hot. Like everything worked perfectly. And then her signature drag with those beautiful star wings
expensive.
and that cinch way, oh my god! And that hair and her, she said it. She's a look queen, and I think she's living up to what she said so far. So I'm interested to see how she'll perform for the rest of it because the bitch is giving. The bitch fucking gives.
I think that what I like about Starlet is that she's very luxurious. Like she
Yeah.
looks expensive and she
Yes.
looks like very, very, very top notch. And I
I
feel like
agree.
all of her looks have been like that from the moment she walked in. Like everything looks top notch expensive. Like she's wearing couture of the runway shit on Drag Race.
Yes.
Like
I
that.
agree.
I think that my favorite looks were definitely Black Pepper
Mm-hmm.
because the fact that her headpiece fell and she still gagged the judges.
Right. She's like, ooh. Like she kept it going.
Right, like I'm still
That was
that
lit.
bitch. I'm still that fucking bitch. And whether that
Right.
shit dropped, I don't give a fuck. I'm still that bitch and I'm still gonna gag y'all and y'all still gonna eat it up from the floor.
From the
From the
actual floor.
from the actual motherfucking floor. Like that chocolate piece fucking broke into pieces and the girl was still gagging. Still had me gagged. Um Sminty drop, another one. She looked really, really good overall. Like she looked both the looks were like top notch looks. Um I will say my third favorite look. Yeah, Starlet. Starlet.
Hey, bitches gave. That bitches gave.
Those three, when it comes to looks, those three definitely like they were doing their thing. Like
They
they were
ate.
doing they ate.
So yes, those queens ate very, very strong individuals. So the placement, I believe the top three were the ones that we mentioned. Starlet, Cheddar. Oh, wait, ooh, what am I saying? Starlet, Sminty, and Black Peppa. Those were the top three. Then the bottom three were Dakota, I want to say Chopper, Copper Top,
Like they were doing
and Just Mint.
they ate.
I agree with the top placements. The bottom, I feel like Dakota didn't deserve to be in the bottom. I don't really understand why they did that to her. I feel like Pixie Polite's looks were way worse.
She looked basic,
Um,
Raymond.
but Pixie Polite's looked crazy.
But Principal Life looks more drag. Dakota legit looked like basic. Like she looked like she bought that dress at the mall.
All right, that second look, but I don't know. The other girl looked basic too. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. But it is what it is. I'm not a judge. I guess I'm not just. I guess I don't fucking see it. But the bottom two were determined to be Dakota and Just May, which I'm like, whatever. As long as Just May is in the bottom. Um,
It's long.
as long as she's in the bottom. And then this lip sync, Dakota turned it. Dakota.
Dakota?
Dakota was like, "Oh, bitch, okay."
Dakota
Play
said,
with me.
listen, baby. You know when you see your life like go before your eyes and like you only have one option and that is to be a bad bitch? That is what Dakota did.
She resurrected the fuck out of herself. She was like, "Oh no, bitch."
Oh my god. I said it when we were watching. I said we have a lip sync assassin under our belts
She was giving.
because she performed the hell out of that lip sync, which actually makes me feel like she has a lot of potential.
Right.
And now I'm very excited for the performing challenges because I feel like she can do well performing.
She's in a twirl.
And I would actually watch a Dakota show. After that lip
Right.
sync, I would watch a Dakota show.
And Just May, baby, just take a couple seconds.
Just may honestly,
Just May
I,
needs a
I
couple more months.
I actually wanted to say this when we got on the podcast, and it was that when you make the decision to apply on this show and you make it through casting, and then you're legit, signed on to this show, you kind of have to give more
Right.
than what you would usually give. And I
Right.
felt disrespected over the fact that I had to sit through Jesme's performance.
That was a lot.
It was like utterly repulsive.
Oh my god.
Like you did not know the words. You
Didn't know the words. Looked a hot ass mess.
looked a hot
That
ass
was
mess
bad.
and wasn't even given. Like, do you even want to stay in the competition? I feel like the moment she heard that she was in the bottom two, she completely shut down.
She was like, "Okay, I'm
Completely.
on the bottom."
Like I feel like she literally said, "Well," and that lets me know that she didn't have confidence going into this competition, because even when you're in the bottom two, if you have confidence in your position in the competition, then you battle it out into the fucking end. The fact that you shut down before the lip sync even started lets me know that you really didn't actually believe that you could win all of
She gave
this.
up. She quit on herself.
So what the
She
fuck were
really
you?
did.
What the fuck were you here for? The notoriety, the publicity?
She just didn't even like bother to fucking to even give the girls anything, quite honestly.
To give the girls nothing. I could have been a homeless person on the street and she wouldn't have given me a penny, a pound.
It's just so bad. That was just so
So
bad. That
bad.
was a letdown.
I wanna officially apologize to Miss Savatas and RuPaul for the fact that they had to sit through that shit. And Dakota, I have to apologize to you too for the fact that you had to give and the bitch next to you wasn't giving
You had
shit.
to hold it down. Like you had it on your back.
It wasn't hard to hold though. Because the other bitch, like,
Well, imagine if she didn't give though. It would have been such a bad lip sync, and then UK would have been like, "These bitches are horrible. Like this is just
right.
so
No,
bad."
Dakota really owned that stage. Like Dakota really owned that stage. Like she did really, 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 really well. And I'm very happy for her. She ended up being safe and Just May went home. And Just May
As she
became the
should.
as she should. And Just May became the pour shop of the season.
And I'm here for it.
Did we say that Black Pepper won the challenge? Did we say that?
Oh no, we didn't mention that. No, no, no. Black Pepper. She won the mini challenge. She won the Maxi challenge, and she won the UK and everyone around the world's hearts.
Hmm.
This woman is one to keep your eye on, and I think she's gonna take it very, very far, or maybe even
She
take it
won the
all.
mini challenge and the maxi challenge in the same episode in the premiere episode. That's
That's
iconic.
iconic. That's iconic. I don't think that, and no one has done that in the premiere episode.
That's iconic.
Crazy, fucking crazy,
Because it's
dude.
a premiere episode, that is how you come into a competition and you let the bitches know that I'm here to compete. I'm not here to fuck with y'all hoes. I'm here to compete.
I'm here to fuck this shit up, and you want to sit there and undermine me and underestimate me, bitch? Guess what?
No, she fucked that competition up raw. That straight back shots.
No lube,
Straight back shots.
arched back and all.
She literally put her fist in that shit.
Her foot, like,
Like, oh my god.
good job.
I'm
No,
I,
I'm really
I'm
excited for the
scared.
season.
I'm scared for these hoes and Black Peppa. Honestly, after tipping that episode, I would have went back to my hotel and legit like did like 20 Hail Marys because it's like, oh my god. I would have been plotting with other girls like we need to take her out, like push her
We need
down the
to
stairs,
push her down to behind.
push her down the stairs. Like
Yeah,
when we
make her
walk,
break her ankle.
like we need to do something. Like let's hide all her wigs. You know, like something. The next morning in the workroom, like who took my wigs?
Take all the dark makeup so that she can't do her makeup.
Imagine.
On some shit. On some shit.
Wow, I'm really excited. Overall thoughts from this episode.
Very good start to a season. Again, the UK, I always look forward to it. I look forward to the fall because it gives us this and it gives us now it's gonna start giving us a blank versus the world season. So looking very forward to this very much so. And then towards the winter, oh my god, like this is the time right now. End of the year gives us everything. It gives us the UK, it gives us the versus the world, it gives us the US. Like this shit goes in. So now it's like it's peak season. It's peak season.
Right. The girls needed a summer break. We did too. And now we're
Right.
back to it, baby. Like
Right.
it's September.
Right.
Like Kim Kardashian said, you better get the fuck up and work.
Right.
So that is what we're doing.
And here we are, the tug baby.
The tug. Overall thoughts from me. I really love this. It really hooked me. I'm gonna be watching. Duh. And I was actually very pleased with this premiere. It was really a good premiere, and I think that American Drag Race has to gag me now. Like you know,
Right.
like American Drag Race premiere has to be gagging.
Right.
And I think
Right.
that the only way that they could gag me, it's easy for American Drag to gag though because
Honestly.
it, they just bring a big celebrity on the first day and it's like
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Right.
So it's easy for American Drag to gag, but I'm very excited. I think that this is gonna be a hell of a season, and I'm very excited to see my top three and how they go about. And
I agree.
Black Pepper, this was your episode.
Black pepper to the end.
Um, Black Pepper to the fucking end. Like, if you can insert Black Pepper into my veins, do it now. Where
Right.
is where's the vaccination line for that? Where? Because I
And
wanna
I hope it's 3 doses.
3 doses and a booster. Like, I want Black Pepper. Like, oh my god. And I cannot wait for and no shade. This is no shade. This is no shade. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the girl to get her little coin and fix some teeth. Like she is gonna give.
He's gonna get that mug is gonna get together.
And also, but if she doesn't want to fix her teeth, then I'm still living. Like you know what I'm saying?
True.
Because like
Because look at Trinity K. Bonet.
that's shade because Trinity K. Bonet has a whole new mouth. Just
No,
because you
but
didn't.
she didn't fix her teeth though. She has a new flipper. She didn't fix her teeth.
That's her fixing it, baby.
Fix that mug. Fix that
Fix that
body.
face. Oh, Lord. Listen, if you're not already subscribed to this podcast, make sure you do because what the fuck?
Hello.
Like, hello. You know that
Hello.
that Rosalia TikTok that be like ding 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 ding.
Didn't think.
Right. I'm like looking at you like,
with my gum in my mouth.
why are you not subscribed to the talk? Subscribe to the talk now. Like I will bully y'all hosts into subscribing into the talk.
Right.
So figure the fuck out. You got
you don't want to subscribe? Boom, 10 commercials, 10 ads.
Right. I'll make them shits up. I'll call me here and say that this shit is fucking sponsored by fucking I don't know. I'll figure it the fuck out. Sponsored by Wow shit. I'll start lying on this host. I'll start saying this shit sponsored by RuPaul himself. Don't make me lie on y'all. Don't make me. No, but all seriousness, we really love all our listeners.
Yes.
Thank you so much for always coming back every week and listening to our hot takes because they're very hot. We get blocked by these hoes sometimes. But we
Honestly,
really love drag and we really are
we're
fans of this
obsessed.
show. Obsessed. And I think that, just amazing. I just love drag and I love seeing good drag in front of me. And I think that we're definitely getting into this space of the year where we're going to get some of the best drag TV shows. Before we end, congratulations to Spanky Jackson for winning Drag Race Down Under. Oh my God. Spanky, I haven't felt this since Jinx won her first season and since Jinx then again won All Star 7, where I feel like this queen deserves it.
Right.
And let me tell you something. I do feel like the other queens from Down Under also deserved it too, because
Not Queen Kong.
Queen Kong was overrated, but she I feel like her being in the finale made sense. But she was there because she could perform. That bitch could perform. Um,
She looked good as
but
fuck out of drag.
But good as fuck. But Spanky, wow, Spanky, wow. And now you're like in the coveted, Hall of Fame as a motherfucking drag race winner. Like you're that girl. And I'm really happy because I know that Spanky didn't go into the season thinking that she was gonna win.
Oh no, for sure. She was like, no, they're gonna like overlook me.
She was so surprised. She was
Hell
so
yeah.
surprised.
Hell
I
yeah.
I honestly loved it, loved it, loved it. Um, I also wanted to take the moment and say that we want to keep the family of Sherry Valentine in our thoughts and prayers since we, found out that she had passed away earlier this week. She was an amazing drag queen. She was an amazing performer.
Her artistry
She
was beautiful.
her
She
art
was just so full of life. She was a great person, drag aside, had so much going for her. So really unfortunate hearing these news. And I'm just sending my condolences and my best wishes to her friends and family and just the drag community because we lost one of our own, both
right.
fans and individuals in the industry. So just thank you so much for sharing your life and your art with us because trust and believe that it was appreciated and you were so very much loved.
And also, like, I want these drag queens to know that, like, whenever you guys feel like you're not being appreciated or you guys feel like the world is not listening or the world is not looking at me because there's so many other drag queens out there, like, know that there's fans out here that are still looking at you. There's
Right.
fans out here that are still following you, that are still huge fans of you. And it's I know that the drag world can be very dark sometimes depending on where you're at, but stay strong because we're rooting for you, we love you, and we as a gay boy, I appreciate the fuck out of drag queens and what
Fuck
they
yeah.
do for our community because
And the spaces that they create, like
in general, like, no, I feel like drag queens are truly some of the strongest people on this earth because to live your life as a drag performer and be proud of that and do that against your family, against whatever adversity you have, it's just amazing. So take care of yourself. Mental health is important. So please, please, please take care of yourself. And we love you. With that said, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to another episode of The Talk, a RuPaul's Drag Race official podcast by The Reality Rundown. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Talk Podcast and on Twitter at The Talk Podcast. And let us know what you guys thought about our hot takes because sometimes we get it wrong. Psych. No,
right.
I'm always right. We love you. Bye.
This has been the tea. Now you decide the shade.
Period.
Bye, babies.